unlike other years, or it's kind of all over the valley, this year it's sort of its sweet spot at all in a real condensed period of time. So,
need a hand with anything, let me know. I'll be back by like 3 hours.
That sounds good. All right, I'll talk to you later on. So ripeness is definitely upon us here. Today is going to be the pick day for majority of this vineyard, that's for sure. It's nice and cold, which is awesome. We love to get the fruit off as early as we possibly can to get it to the winery. You know, going through harvest, it starts off slow and it's all romantic and great, and you're just bringing a couple picks in and you're putting it into a tank, and then that stuff sits off to the side and just slowly starts to ferment. And it takes about a week. In the meantime, the wheel starts to turn, right? Then more stuff starts to come in. And then more stuff starts to come in. And about the time that the first fermentation's complete, now you gotta free that tank up, which requires extra work. Now you're still processing, fruit's coming in, now you gotta press. So the layers start to build.
We're a state, so we don't buy grapes. We grow all of our own grapes on one of our 2 ranches, and all of it comes in here. Just like a little estate winery, our vineyard's a bit bigger. I bring everything down to a small scale, just like any little estate winery.
I checked it, it's fine. It's got great colour, it's very bright, very aromatic, and very ripe. Smell it? Yeah. Just like we check the ferments in the tanks, I want to check the ferments in the barrel. This particular one's a Chardonnay that I'm checking right here. So it's a barrel fermented Chardonnay, and the one in front of us is actually a barrel fermented Semillon that I'm working on.
Down here's another single cluster on a shoot. So very, very low yielding plant. So this is going through bloom. So this little pinhead pops off and the flower opens up. And so the little pollen will fertilize the ovary and becomes a grapeberry. If we were to have a really bad rainstorm right now, it would wash the pollen off the ovary and you would not get the fertilization that you're looking for. You know, it's hard if you have a program that needs 1,000 cases of wine a year, and you only picked enough grapes to make 500. You just can't go and make it up anywhere. Not if you're small production wineries like a lot of the Napa producers are. If you're a larger producer, you can go and buy from other areas and then create these blends. But if your business model is single vineyard or single clone or certain appellations, what you get is going to determine what the final production quality is going to be.
I started working full-time. We were bottling 2 to 3 days a week, all year long. Some people stress out about it. For me, it's a happy day that you're just basically finishing the cycle. Time is the only thing you can buy, and you end up having a mindset that is anchored into time. And so you think 2 or 3 years ahead, you anticipate, you plan. And then the feedback you get from people tasting your wine and really enjoying what you do, I think is the best reward you get in the end, because it's taste, and taste is a very complex matter. Either you really dedicate yourself to connect with those people and make wine that are to their taste, or you have a vision that you think is quality and you think is superior, and then over time will become a benchmark of the industry. And so you try to be on that cusp and forefront of developing wines that are not here yet and that people will discover.